Hello, my name is Darryl Kwao. It's time for business, and some manufacturing companies have petitioned the Trade Ministry to review the Import Duty Reduction Directive at the country's ports. They say the new benchmark rates create unfair competition and is killing their businesses. Here's Sheila Tamaklo's report.
The meeting was between the Minister of Trade and Industry, the Ghana International Trade Commission and leadership of some manufacturing companies. The group highlighted some challenges confronting their businesses, especially the benchmark reduction as well as the slash of duties at the ports.
Unfortunately, this is something that has just hit us. Duty benchmarking is something that we should be bringing to the JITC sooner or later if our approach through AGI does not work. The benchmarking is something that's also killing us because what it has done, which is very good in terms of business, reducing duties, but for industries that are producing here, it is really another stab in our side. So we hope that our approach from the AGI will probably yield something good because we need to protect our own industries. Of course, we are talking about export rebates from China. And now China is our best friend. So we need to be aware that there has to be political will. Otherwise, whatever we're doing here, JITC will work hard and nothing will come out of it.
According to our calculations, the cost of a good quality biscuit should not be less than $1.5 per kilo. Customs, especially with now the new benchmark thing, is accepting values $0.45 per kilo, which is a third of what the biscuit should cost. Just to give you an idea also, the flour, which is the cheapest possible ingredient in biscuit, is the flour. The cost of it is 0.35. So only flour is 35 cents per kilo. How can government accept 45 cents per biscuit, everything wrapped, everything? How can we survive?
Deputy Minister of Trade and Industry Carlos Ahenkra assured that government will ensure that policies are put in place to support the manufacturers.
Now, the Ghana Revenue Authority, Ghana Investment Promotion Center and auditing firm Ernst & Young have stepped up an educational campaign to reduce the negative impact of transfer pricing on the country. According to tax partner at Ernst & Young, Isaac Nketia Sapon, Ghana loses about $2 billion every year to non-compliance with international companies on transfer pricing rules. Ebenezer Sabote's report.
The issue of transfer pricing has been a major challenge to the revenue mobilization process of the country. Though the country has been making progress in getting some international operators comply with the law, there is still a gap in the compliance process since many companies are still yet to understand and comply. Tax partner at Ernst & Young, Isaac Nketia Sapon, said Ghana loses an estimate of $2 billion annually from non-compliance.
Are you complying? Are you paying the right price? And if everybody understands what the right price is, then we believe we can get people to pay.
To what extent is it affecting our revenue collection?
It is estimated that Ghana loses about $2 billion every year, due to transfer pricing. And we think it's a serious issue because government needs the revenue to develop the country. And if we're losing $2 billion every year, then it is critical. And that's why the commissioner of late has resorted to doing a lot of TP audits. And day in, day out, they are uncovering so many things. So it is time that we have to take this in seriously and begin to talk about them publicly.
He has also been explaining how the situation can be prevented.
This is actually what we have termed a meet the regulator. What EY does is that from time to time, we bring together regulators of industry to think through topical issues that affect everybody. And with that, we believe we can get everybody to talk on the same wavelength so that businesses will grow. And it's our belief that if businesses get better, everybody gets better. The nation, you and I, everyone gets better. So this transfer pricing is not a new thing. It's been with us since time immemorial. But of late, if you have been listening to what the civil society organizations have been saying, especially Osfam and in our own country, ISODEC, many companies are not paying the right taxes that they have to pay.
The meeting is a collaborative initiative to deepen the understanding of key regulators and businesses on the transfer pricing rules. Ibn Sabute's report for Joy Business.
And that's all in business. Handing over to Bernice because it appears baby Archie is doing wonders for English teams. Bernice?
I like the link to that, but coming up shortly in sports, we will be reviewing the Champions League semi-final action that took place last night. Wonderful performance by Tottenham Hotspurs, and also it's been 18 years since the May night disaster. We'll be telling you what's been happening to commemorate the event.